Disney friends, I'm Jenny and this is
Chad.
And we're Just a Touch of Disney. Before we get started today, we wanted to take a few minutes to remind you guys to like, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell so you're not missing any of our future videos.
We also want to thank everyone for taking time out of your busy schedules to watch our videos. We do these videos for you because you're our Disney family. Today we have a collection video for you. Today's collection is all things Toy Story.
Toy Story is something that's very near and dear to our hearts because it reminds us both of our childhood. We're also very, very, very grateful that we get to share that joy with our children now. This collection has items I'm sure will spark joy for most people who view our videos because it's comprised of multiple different items. So without further ado, we will get into showing you our collection. Okay, so these first few items that I'm going to show you, you may have seen in other videos because I've either gotten them through subscription boxes or I did a Loungefly haul at one point and showed you all of my Loungeflies. So
look for that video here.
I'm sure as you can guess, our first criteria for this is our Loungefly collection. This first one is a beautiful blue Toy Story Loungefly mini backpack. This one came from Hot Topic and
it matches my shirt.
Yes, it does. It matches my shirt very beautifully. It's got Woody and Buzz flying on through the clouds here. The back is just a beautiful cloud print. The inside on this one, I do believe, is just plain blue. Yes, it's just plain blue.
Is that a new color?
No.
Oh.
But like I said, this one came from Hot Topic, so it was one of the cheaper versions, but it's pretty and I like it. The next one I have is the Slinky Dog mini backpack. This one came from Box Lunch. And the front pocket here looks like his coils. It is actually see-through, but it's got his face detail here. The back is just plain. It is made of like a suede material almost. And it's got its beautiful hardware on it. And it's nice thick straps.
Quick inside view.
Yep. The inside of this one
is still paper, but
there's still paper in it because I haven't used it. But it's Slinky Dog in a green, like a green background with Slinky Dog print. And
that's Slinky Dog.
Yep.
Oh, there's one more of these.
And this one I actually got in a Bippity Boppity box. It is the Buzz Lightyear Loungefly.
To infinity and beyond.
I'm not sure exactly where they got it because, of course, I didn't get it. They got it for me. The inside, I love the inside of this one. It's got the little green men all over it.
There is two versions of this bag. One's got wings on it, which Box Lunch sells. And they light up, which I think is kind of cool.
But I'm happy with this one. Again, I haven't used this one yet. I have way too many Loungeflies to even get into that. But so that is the Loungefly portion of this. Okay, so the next item I have is, it's technically just one item, but I wanted to talk a little bit about it. It is a Toy Story fabric. I actually had bought this to start making ears. I have, like the pair that I'm wearing is a pair that I made myself. It was one of my first few. I haven't started selling them yet, but I really want to get into selling them. So if that's something you're interested in, please comment below and get a hold of me. And like, this is what the Toy Story print looks like on the ears.
Just as an example,
yep.
They can be changed a little bit.
I mean, I started them months ago and haven't done them because, well, I got lazy. But this is another set I made. This is actually the very first pair I made. And they're just stitch. And I even took some fabric and covered the headband with it. And these I could easily make with or without bows. So if you're a male looking for ears or just don't like the bows on them, I can make them that way too. And the next segment we're going to shoot is our Little Big Feet collection. The first one is Bullseye.
Yeah, these aren't as hot as they used to be. I don't
No.
even think you can get them on Shop Disney anymore.
But they're still really, really cute. We left the hangers on them because we actually have a light fixture we hang them off of. But
There's Bullseye, which is the first one.
Yep, he's super, super cute.
The second one is little Jessie.
And there's Jessie.
Can you see me?
Her hat's all crazy, guys. Sorry.
She looks like a coal miner.
And she's,
or a gold miner.
Again, super cute. I love these little big feet. We don't tend to collect very many plushies because they just take up a lot of space.
But these don't.
And the last one
Oink,
we
oink,
have
oink, oink.
is Ham.
Or evil Dr. Porkchop.
Yes. And there he is in all his little glory.
He doesn't come with any money, sadly.
Dang it. But they even have the detail of his opening inside his hands. And his little tail back here. And his slot for his coins. But he's super, super cute.
His next few items are a couple miscellaneous items. The first one was these Toy Story 2 Valentines. Yeah, it's pretty random. We were looking for Valentines for our son since he's in preschool. And I just was talking to my mom and she says, "Oh, I got a bunch that I bought years back, like after school or after Valentine's Day." And she goes, "I put them up every once in a while." So she went through and she found these. I think she's got 2 or 3 boxes of them. But they were Toy Story 2, which are printed, I think, 20 years ago, last year.
It doesn't
I don't
say
think
on
it says
here,
on them, but yeah, these were like $1 something at the time compared to Valentine's today, which are $3 and $4. But we just thought that was kind of cool nostalgia.
it just kind of threw us back to our childhood because, I mean, these would have been ones when we were kids we would have given to friends or other people.
But that's the first item. Now the second item that's miscellaneous is this awesome Toy Story Monopoly game, available at Walmart and Target.
I think it was also available on Shop Disney too at one point. We went a little Toy Story crazy right around the release of Toy Story 4, but
This one's so awesome. It's got a little box that I don't think... Oh, I guess we do have it made.
it's in here. Little toy chest. It holds all your houses and your
Characters.
game pieces.
Such as is shown in the instructions.
Mm,
Some assembly is required.
yes. Give me just a second so I can pour these out so I can show you the characters.
While she's doing that, I will go over a couple items on the game board. So, how you normally have your Park Place and that on regular Monopoly, there's quite a few different ones on the Toy Story one. They're all Toy Story themed. So, going from Go, there's Andy's bedroom, there's Sid's Tax, Andy's window, RC Roll Again, the gas station, the Cra, Pizza Planet, obviously you gotta have jail, Buzz Lightyear's toy aisles, the cleaner, the air vent, the Pizza Planet truck, Roll Again, Al's TVs, the toy chest, display case, the butterfly room, the claw again, because you got to have that claw, the caterpillar room, the garbage truck, the Tri-County landfill, good old Bonnie time, Bonnie's yard, goes directly to jail, the RV park, toy chest again, antique mall, the RV, roll again, Star Adventure Games, Dummy Tax, and the Ferris wheel. Now, here's a look at the game board. As you know, Monopoly boards fold up, so they're a little hard to show. But I'll put a picture in of this right about here, so you can see it up close, but this is just kind of a rough view.
Okay, and now I do believe all the game pieces found. And the first one is Woody. He's really hard to see, so we'll try to put pictures of the game pieces in as well. There's the little alien. He's my favorite one to play with. There's Jessie.
That's what she said. That's what Jesse said.
There is Rex. This is our 3-year-old's favorite one. He loves dinosaurs.
Roar!
There is Buzz Lightyear.
To infinity and beyond.
And there is Bo Peep in her Toy Story 4 outfit, actually.
What's really cool about this game is it covers all 4 movies, not just one, as you probably heard during me going over the different avenues that you can buy.
Another thing that's a little bit different than the regular game is, as he was reading the game board, you saw you have, instead of your chance, it's the claw. And instead of your community chest, it's the toy chest. So that's that one. Another miscellaneous item that we have is, of course, my Toy Story Spirit jersey. We got this on sale at the Disney store. And the back, if you can see it.
You're up too high. There you go.
It says Toy Story.
You're up, down too low. There you go.
Trying not to show you guys my butt in the process. I'll be honest.
I will probably have to cut that out.
Why?
Anywho.
And then the next 2 items we have for this category are cups that we had bought or someone else had bought for our 3-year-old. This one is Buzz Lightyear. It says To Infinity and Beyond. That's one of his favorite Toy Story characters. And it did have a straw with it, but him being a 3-year-old, he chews on everything.
So bye-bye straw.
Yeah.
Good thing you can buy a whole box of them for like $2 or $3 at Walmart.
Yep.
And throw them away when they're chewed up.
And then this next item is one that his aunt actually bought him for his 3rd birthday. It says his name, and it's got Woody and Buzz flying, just like what was on my bag, actually. And on the back, it says, I love you to infinity and beyond. That is one saying that they always say to each other. And it's so cute.
I didn't know they said love. They say to infinity and beyond.
No, my sister and Nicholas.
Okay.
But my sister and Nicholas, they always say that. And my son has even started saying it to me when I drop him off at school. And I love it.
If you're wondering, Nicholas is our oldest.
Yes, he's our 3-year-old. And I'm not sure exactly where she got this cup at, but it was somewhere local. And they did a wonderful job with it.
The item that got us started on, decided to do this haul, is we finally got Toy Story 4, as there's probably a glare from the cover. But just thought we'd show you that.
Our boys' grandma and grandpa got them this movie for Valentine's Day. And that holds a special place in their heart because that's one of the few movies they've gotten to go see with grandma and grandpa. And they enjoy doing stuff like that with them.
Yep. And it's got Forky.
Of course. I love Forky. And the final miscellaneous item we have is this figure. It's a bobblehead, actually. And it's got Woody and Buzz, and it says Best Friends on the Blocks.
This is from Shanghai Disneyland.
And it's got the Pixar ball back here. I love how stylized Woody and Buzz are. They're so cute.
Chinese really know their stuff.
Yes, they do.
But
that is all of our miscellaneous.
now, if you're still with us, we have Pops coming up next.
And we have currently taken all of our Toy Story Pops off of our shelf so we can get to them easier and not knock everything else over.
Poor shelf, it's bare.
So we're going to refer to this as our magic box of Pops.
So the first one is Slinky Dog, which this one came out about the time Toy Story 4 did. And just give you a quick rundown, it looks like he's got his Slinky, he's got his paws, they've got little wheels like a regular Slinky Dog. And that's basically it with Slinky Dog. Now the next one was an Amazon exclusive, and it is Chuckles the Clown.
This is one I had originally told him he could not display in our house.
I still ordered it without her knowing at first.
I'm not too fond of clowns. I know, it's a weird phobia, but he's not too bad. I can handle him.
Now the next one, out of my magic box, is Bullseye, which I think is really cool that it says Andy.
Well, it kind of says Andy.
He's
it's missing
one
the
of
D.
the letter. Which is kind of weird that Funko screwed that up.
I don't know if maybe they did it on purpose, because maybe he had they say Slinky Dog had worn it off, or Bullseye had worn it off as he ran. But
they made a couple different versions of this one. They made one that's all, what would you call it? Like felty. It's
like flocked.
Yeah, it's flocked. But that one was kind of hard to get. That was just the common. Now this one is Woody from Toy Story 4. He's got his lasso. And if you want to spin him around, there's his back with the pull string. And what's really cool about Woody on this one is he actually says Bonnie on the bottom of his feet.
Yeah.
Which I thought was interesting. Because he went from Andy to Bonnie.
Yep.
Now, this is my little Woody. He's just magical.
He hangs out in our
candle
because he doesn't stand up very well on the shelf. So he smells a little cinnamony right now.
Now, the next one is the one and only original Woody from the 20th anniversary set, which he doesn't say anything on his feet. And as you can tell, they're a little different style-wise. But I'm going to keep this moving. Here's Jessie. This was the second Jessie. The original one's too dang expensive. But she's got a bow in her hair and her cow pant.
And she's got the detailing in her hair of her braids. And there's just the rest of her detail.
She's got a belt, like yarn hair.
And she doesn't say anything on the bottom of her feet either.
Now here's Bo. This is from Toy Story 4, the Toy Story 4 outfit. She's got her blue blouse with her cape and her shepherd's staff. And then she also came with whatever her name is.
Mr. or Mrs.
Prickle Pants.
No.
No, that's somebody else.
Giggle McDimples. There we go.
I call her Giggle McPimples, but that's besides the point. She doesn't stay up. I think it was kind of a waste. They should just put her on the stand or something.
Yeah, but, I mean, she's cute.
Now, here is Mr. Prickle Pants. He's all prickly. He's got a little hat and some lederhosens. He doesn't say anything on his feet.
I'll be honest, I'm really surprised they made a pop of him because he doesn't appear in too many scenes in any of the movies, really.
Now, this next pop out of my magic box is one of my favorites. It's the metallic Army Man. He was a Box Lunch exclusive, which I don't think you care to know that, but whatever. He's got his little molded spot on the back like a regular Army Man. But he's just one of my favorites because I used to play the Army Man when I was little. I guess it'd technically be Sarge.
Yeah.
And then, now these next two are kind of in the same line, but there's Buzz Lightyear. He's blasting off, if you could see it, as he goes flying onto my computer.
We just dropped him on our computer. Everything's all right, but, well, he might not be. He's a little wiggly.
Oh, well, he'll be fine.
But he looks like he's just flying, heading off. On the bottom of his foot, he does say Bonnie.
Now, this next one is also Buzz. He's hovering. He's just hovering there in space, checking out all the chicks.
I think the bottom of his foot says Bonnie as well. Yep.
And here's my favorite pop of all. The Little Alien. I am so glad they made a second one of these for Toy Story 4. Because, let's face it, the original one was so high priced you couldn't touch it. Now everybody gets a chance at him. He's got his little Pizza Planet tag.
We absolutely love the little green man because our youngest son reminds us so much of the little green man. It's crazy.
This last item in here is just a tin that Woody came in. I just thought it was kind of cool.
His little Woody.
He's got a Funhouse Woody face. And then you got Ham up in the thing. And a balloon. And I almost dropped it. And then you got Mr. Potato Head. Who doesn't love Mr. Potato Head? I'm surprised they haven't made a pop of him. But then again, you'd have a Hasbro licensing issue.
Yeah.
But besides that, that is all the pops.
That's all we have for our collection today. We do hope to add to it very, very soon.
I'm sure we will.
But before we
go
today, we wanted to ask if there were any non-Disney related topics you would like to hear us talk about, whether it be parenting, lifestyle choices.
We could show videos of our lives. They're not great, but...
Be willing to do some cooking videos even, makeup tutorials.
Reviews on products.
Yeah.
And what I mean by our life is not great. We're not rich and famous, so...
But, I mean, we're the average, simple, small town life. I mean...
Good old Midwest.
Yeah.
Well, there is some fun things to do.
I mean, we're happy with our life, but... it's not glamorous.
And before we forget, we're also willing to do any swaps if somebody wants to do a swap. That's another idea. So please leave us a message if you want to get a hold of us. Now, thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell icon for notifications for future videos.
Also, please don't forget to comment if there is anything you want to
See, do, hear.
Also, as I said earlier in the video, if you're wanting to get a hold of some ears, just message me and I'll see what I can do. Because I'd love to start selling them.
Or talk about anything Disney. Please, just comment. We love talking to you guys. Before I forget, with Easter coming up, if you guys want to do a swap box like a bunch of people did for Valentine's Day, just message us and we'll get back to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.